Nobody saw how hard it was for you to keep going. Nobody saw the tears you prayed through. Nobody saw the moments you wanted to quit but still chose God. But heaven saw everything. God noticed the obedience you never posted, the kindness no one thanked you for, and the pain you carried without becoming bitter. People may overlook you, but God never does. In this video, I'm going to show you 5 things God notices when nobody else does. And the last one will remind you that your faithfulness has not been wasted. There is a kind of faithfulness that never gets applause. It happens in quiet rooms, on hard nights, in choices only you and God ever knew about. And yet, Scripture says that God sees in secret. What is done in private is never lost. It is stored, it is remembered, it matters. We live in a world that rewards visibility. Social media celebrates the highlight. Crowds cheer for the winner. But God's economy works differently. He notices the things that fall through the cracks of human attention, the small acts, the silent sacrifices, the prayers no one else heard. So let us walk through 5 of them together, because you need to know none of it has gone unnoticed. Number 1, God notices your private prayers. Not the ones you say before a meal with people watching, the ones you cry through alone at 2 in the morning. Think about how many prayers have gone up from people no one ever knew were praying. Quiet people, hurting people, faithful people in invisible places. Jesus said in Matthew chapter 6 that your Father who sees in secret will reward you openly. That is not poetry, that is a promise. Your midnight prayers are not falling into empty space. They are landing on the ears of a God who never sleeps and never forgets. Every word you spoke to him in the dark was heard. Every tear that dropped onto a bedroom floor was counted. God keeps a record of every prayer. But here's what makes it harder. What happens when you pray and nothing seems to change? When you have prayed the same prayer for months or years and the silence feels like rejection, that is one of the hardest places faith can take you. Number 2, God notices the kindness you showed when no one said thank you, the door you held, the encouragement you texted, the meal you cooked for someone who never called back. Kindness that goes unrecognized by people is not unrecognized by God. He tracks every act of genuine love. Hebrews chapter 6 says, God is not unjust. He will not forget your work and the love you have shown as you have helped his people. The world measures value by applause. God measures it by motive, and he knew your motive before you even acted. Think about the people who gave quietly, served without recognition, and loved without headlines. God saw every single one of them. If you are someone who gives without keeping score, who serves without a spotlight, take heart. Heaven has a longer memory than any crowd ever will. If this is speaking to you right now, go ahead and subscribe. More encouragement like this drops regularly, and you do not want to miss it. Number 3, God notices the pain you carried without becoming bitter. This one is profound. Not everyone who is hurt becomes hard. Some people get wounded and still choose to stay open, still choose to forgive, still choose to trust God through the confusion. That is not weakness. That is one of the most extraordinary forms of spiritual strength that exists. The Psalms are full of people who were honest with God about their pain. David did not pretend he was fine. He poured it out. And yet, he still praised, he still returned, he still trusted. That tension, that ache held alongside faith, God notices that deeply. Have you ever watched someone go through something devastating and still not let it poison them? That person is rare, and God is watching them. Maybe that person is you. Maybe you have absorbed more grief than most people in your life will ever know about. And you are still here, still kind, still believing. That is not nothing. To God, that is everything. Number 4, God notices your obedience when it cost you something. Not the easy yes, not the convenient choice, the hard one. When you turned down something you wanted because you knew it was not right. When you stayed faithful in a season where faithfulness felt foolish. People do not throw parades for quiet obedience. Nobody congratulates you for the thing you chose not to do, but God does not miss it. 1 Samuel chapter 2 says that God honors those who honor him. That word honor means to give weight to treat as significant. When you honor God in a moment no one saw, he registers it, he files it, he holds it, and a day comes when he brings it forward. Think about the weight of that. Every time you chose God over comfort, over approval, over convenience, he saw it every single time. This is what Scripture means when it talks about building treasure in heaven. It is not abstract. It is these exact moments accumulating. Quiet obedience, stacked year after year. Build something that no crowd or social platform can give you, and no failure can take away. Now we arrive at number 5, and this one might be the one you needed most today. God notices your faithfulness when you felt invisible, not just unappreciated, actually invisible, like you could disappear and no one would notice. Some seasons of life feel like that. You are doing the right things and no door opens. You are serving and no one invites you forward. You start to wonder if your faithfulness is just wasted energy in a universe that does not care. That lie is one of the enemy's oldest tools. Because here is the truth. Psalm 139 says God has searched you and known you. Before a word is on your tongue, he knows it completely. You have never been invisible to God, not for a single moment, not on your worst day, not in your most forgotten season. He knows where you are. He knows what it costs you to keep going. He is not distant while you struggle. He is present. He is watching. He cares. Your faithfulness in the hidden place is doing something, even when you cannot see what, even when the results are invisible to you. Galatians chapter 6 says, "Let us not become weary in doing good, for at the proper time we will reap a harvest if we do not give up." That harvest is real. The timing belongs to God, but the promise is secure. Do not stop sowing in the dark. So let us bring this together. 5 things God notices when nobody else does. Your private prayers, your unrecognized kindness, your pain that did not turn into bitterness, your costly obedience, and your faithfulness when you felt invisible. None of it is lost. None of it went unregistered. God is not a distracted audience. He is an attentive Father. And attentive fathers do not forget what their children endure for their sake. He has seen you. He sees you right now. There are people watching this who have been carrying a quiet faithfulness for years. Nobody has celebrated them. Nobody has pulled them aside to say you are doing something beautiful. So let this be that moment. You are doing something beautiful. God sees it, and it is not wasted. The world will always reward the visible, but God rewards the faithful, and the faithful are the ones who kept going when no one was watching. Your hidden life before God is not a lesser life. It is often the most powerful and most real part of your entire walk with Him. Every tear prayed in secret, every act of love that went unthanked, every time you chose right over easy, it all counts, every bit of it. Because God is not sloppy with the details of a human life. He is meticulous, He is thorough, and He is good. Keep going, keep praying, keep giving. Keep choosing God even when it is hard. What is done in secret will be rewarded openly. If this video encouraged you today, share it with someone who needs this reminder. Their faithfulness has not gone unnoticed either. God sees you. He always has. Stay faithful.